With season 4 of dropping tomorrow, I rewatched all 25 episodes of the show, and I'm going to rank them all in a tier list. Let's get started. Alright, so first up we have the Adam Eve special. Now, Adam Eve is a great character, and it was nice getting her backstory, but this episode just isn't as good as all of the other ones in the show. So to balance it out, I think I have to put in B tier. It's still a solid 7.5 though. And they should definitely do more specials like this in the future. Like for Rex, Rudy could get one, Monster Girl. They should really do this, release one with every season. That would be awesome. Then next up we have season 1, episode 1. It's About Time. I think this is a great premiere episode. It really hooks you in. Like, from the moment, as soon as Nolan kills the Guardians, you're just wondering, why did he do that? And you just spend the whole season wondering why. And I think it's a great hook for a TV show. Then we have season 1, episode 2. We have Mark meeting the teen team, including Adam Eve, for the first time. We have Mark stopping the aliens, or trying to. I forgot their names, but we essentially have the introduction to a lot of our supporting cast, and it's another good episode. I would say it's better than episode 1. Then we have season 1, episode 3. We essentially have the funeral for the Guardians of the Globe. We have Robot making a new Guardians of the Globe this episode. It's definitely the weakest of the season so far, but it's really good. We also get Doc Seismic, who's a great villain, will become a lot more important later in season 3, especially because he's the one who caused Mark and Cecil to fight. So it's nice that they're laying the groundwork for this early. And then we have season 1, episode 4, the space episode, where Mark goes to Mars to watch over the astronauts. It is, like I said with the last episode, the weakest so far, but it's still a great episode and it builds on the characters. Then next up we have episode 5, That Actually Hurt. It's definitely the best of the season so far. I think I'd keep it in B tier for now, but it's really good. Like, we get the introduction to Battle Beast, something I did not realize my first time watching this. We get Mark taking his first serious beating. It's really a great episode. We then get You Look Kinda Dead, which is the Reanimate episode. It's another weaker episode, but it's still really good, and it builds on, one, the tension of knowing why Nolan killed the Guardians, and 2, Mark's character being a hero, or at least wanting to be. Then we have the penultimate episode of season 1, We Need to Talk. It is an amazing episode. Definitely the best of the season by a long shot. We have Mark essentially finding out the truth at the end. We have everyone knowing about the truth. Cecil doing his best to stop Nolan, and nothing's working. We even have them against that sea monster. A really great fight, and there's a lot of tension because you know what Nolan did, but Mark doesn't. And the whole time you're like, Mark, get out of there, don't trust Nolan. Yet he still does. Then we have the finale of season 1, which is easy S tier. It is amazing. We have Mark getting his beat down from Nolan. It's not even a fight because he's just losing. There's no way he's gonna beat him. We have Nolan revealing that he wants to take Earth under the control of the Viltrum Empire. We have Omni-Man's iconic speech, which has just become so many memes. A really great episode. One of the highest rated TV episodes as well. Then we have season 2, episode 1, A Lesson for Your Next Life. I'm gonna put this in B tier. It's good. We catch up with all the characters from last season. It's a great season opener. It's a better season opener than last season. But then we have episode 2. I'd put it in B tier as well. It's just not as good. It's building up to something, but it's still not as good as the previous ones. Then we have episode 3. We get more Alan the Alien, which was an amazing part of season 1. We get Mark going to the Thraxan planet to help the Thraxans We find out he's secretly sent by Nolan next episode. Really a great episode. And then we have season 2, episode 4. Definitely the best of the season so far. It might even be the best of the season overall. We have that amazing fight between Mark and the other Viltrumites. We have the introduction of Oliver, Mark's half-brother. A lot of great stuff, and this really culminates what season 2 has been building towards. Then we have This Must Come as a Shock. Another A-tier episode. Say what you want about season 2, but I think it does have better episodes than season 1. This episode was great. We have Guardians essentially getting massacred at the end, which is crazy. We have Duplicate dying, Shrinking Ray nearly dying, and Rex beating the Lizard League even after getting his hand bitten off. Then we have It's Not That Simple, season 2, episode 6. It deals with the aftermath of the previous episode, so there's not much action, but it's still really good. Then we have season 2, episode 7, I'm Not Going Anywhere. Anissa comes down to Earth, warning Mark that he needs to submit to the Viltrum Empire, but he just won't because he's that good of a character, and he's that much of a hero. Cecil was even telling him to just admit that he will, but he just resisted, even if it meant getting beaten badly. And Mark and Amber break up, and we do get Angstrom revealing himself at the end of this episode. Then we have the finale, which I'm going to put in S tier, but I think it's definitely the weakest of S tier. We have Mark versus Angstrom, cameos from Spider-Man or Agent Spider. He's still voiced by Josh Keaton. We have Professor Ock, which is the rip-off version of Dr. Octavius. We have Batman. We don't hear him, but they make it very clear that that is Batman. A really great finale. It's not as good as season 1, but it's still really good. We have Mark killing Angstrom, or at least he thinks he did at the end. A really great episode, like I said. Just not as impactful as the previous finale. Then we have season 3, episode 1, You're Not Laughing Now. A good refresher on the stuff that happened the previous season. We get the whole Doc Seismic event, which triggers Mark to cut ties with Cecil. We realize that Oliver has powers in this episode. We get a lot of great stuff. Then we have season 3, episode 2, A Deal with the Devil, which I'm easily putting in A tier. I'd say it's above a lot of these episodes. We get Cecil's backstory. We get Mark versus Cecil. Essentially, we get Mark and Eve finally getting together. And we get the Guardians splitting up and, I guess, forming Teen Team again. Then we have season 3, episode 3, You Want a Real Costume, Right? It's another crazy episode. Oliver literally kills the Mauler twins, who have been recurring villains this season. And, he kills both of them, so there's no cloning themselves again. I have not read the full comic, so don't comment spoilers down below if they do survive somehow. But it's really crazy. Mark also gets the black and blue suit this episode, and Oliver gets his costume as well. Then we get season 3, episode 4, You Were My Hero. A great episode. We get 50% Alan the Alien, and another 50% Mark going to the future, killing Immortal, which is technically his first real kill since he didn't kill Angstrom. We open with Mark breaking into the Pentagon. A real crazy episode. Then we follow with This Was Supposed to Be Easy. Not that, definitely the weakest episode of this season, but I don't get all the hate it's getting. I actually like this dragon episode. We have Mark and Adam Eve versus a dragon, which is really cool. We get them starting their business, Invincible Incorporated. Really a great episode. Then we have All I Can Say Is I'm Sorry, the Powerplex episode. I'm putting this in A tier. It's really good. It's one of the best of the season, which is saying a lot because this season has a bunch of amazing episodes. Then we have What Have I Done, which is so good that it could have been its own finale. I don't know whether to put this above the season 1 finale or not. For now, I'll put it second, but I think it could be better than the season 1 finale. They could have easily ended the season here, and this season would still be amazing. Then we get season 3, episode 8, I Thought You'd Never Shut Up, which is definitely the best episode of the show, and one of the greatest comic book TV show episodes ever. It is also one of the highest rated ones, nearing a perfect score on IMDb, I believe. It's truly amazing. We get that amazing conquest fight, which is probably the best fight in the whole show. Really a great episode. Let me know where you would rank some of these episodes down in the comments, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching.